Lin said. When the Academy of Special Abilities starts, I'll have even less time to come to the Ministry of Justice. If I keep being this inconsistent, I might end up offending people sooner or later. I've got it. 2 hours later, Lord Lin has changed. He's been quite diligent lately, running to the Ministry of Justice and even buying us breakfast and providing ice to cool off. He's really something. I'm touched. Humph, he does a few small favors, and you treat him like family. These privileged kids are all the same. Lin said. Zhu, where are you going? Zhu said. Deputy Director Liu has a new case, and I'm going to the scene. Lin said. Do not rush. Sit down and have some ice-cold popsicle. It's scorching out here. I'll handle the scene for you. Thank you so much, Lord Lin. Greetings, Deputy Liu. Lord Lin. Wang's mansion. Deputy Liu investigated that murder and said, loose bricks at the scene, an injury on the victim's ankle, and the wound on the back of the head matches the bloodstains on the flower bed. It was an accidental death. Prepare for Wang's funeral. Master, how could you leave us like this? There was Bird who was talking to Lin. Lin said them. Wait. Wang did not accidentally fall. He was murdered. Liu said. Lin Ziyu, we must rely on evidence for everything. All the clues now point to accidental death. What basis do you have to claim it's a murder? Wang died by falling. No evidence. A human life is at stake. This is not child's play. Lin said. If you do not believe it, why not interrogate him? That worker tried to running. Take this man into custody. I did not mean to. I did not want to kill him. Liu said to Lin. May I ask? Lord Lin, how can you be so sure this person is the culprit based on your own judgment? Lin said. It was guess. Ministry of Justice Main Hall. Really? Did he say that? Yes, and to this day, I still cannot understand. He left no trace behind. How did Lin Ziyu know he was the killer? He must have discovered details that we overlooked. But what detail did I miss? A detail even you did not notice. Interesting. I did not sleep well last night. Who could be talking about me like this? Suddenly there was some noise. Even Bai Shuang could not cure my daughter's illness. What crime should you be charged with? Lin was thinking. Why does it sound like they're arguing next door? 30 lashes for causing my daughter to end up like this. Lin said to Empress, Your Majesty, I have some knowledge of medical arts. May I examine the condition of the spirit pet? Empress said. Even the genius from the Imperial Medical Academy, Bai Shuang, could not do anything. Do you really think you can? Lin said. Let's see if I can or not. Empress said. If you cannot cure it, then meow, 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 my feet hurt so much. It's killing me. Lin was thinking, so that's what happened. Miss Bai said, Mr. Lin, have you figured it out? Meow, who will help this princess pull it out? Lin pulled out that nettle from that cat's foot. That cat jumped with an energetic manner. Is it better now? My darling is better. Meow, feeling better. Bring me my hairpin. Reward it to Lin Ziyu. Reward the others too. Oh, I'm so tired. Master Lin, come again next time. Sir, please wait. Miss Bai, is there something you'd like to ask me? I want to ask Mr. Lin, how did you know that the spirit pet's feet were injured? There's really no secret to it. You just need to be attentive. Miss Bai was confused. Lin said, the spirit pet curled its front paws at the time and looked in pain, so I guessed it might be a foot injury. Miss Bai said, I see. Seems like I needs to improve my skills. Lin said, animals cannot speak, so they cannot describe their symptoms like humans. It's because I've had cats at home that I could pick up on some clues. Miss Bai, don't underestimate yourself. Miss Bai said, from you words, sir, it seems like you've studied medicine. Lin said, I've self-studied a bit, but I'm far from as skilled as Miss Bai. Miss Bai said, I rely on some unusual techniques. Mr. Lin, with your attentiveness, if you were to study medicine, you would definitely excel more than me. Lin said, really? Would Miss Bai be willing to teach me medicine? Miss Bai said, of course, I'm mostly at the Royal Physician's Hospital. Mr. Lin can come find me anytime. Find me anytime. Great, thank you, Miss Bai. Suddenly Ling Yan came and said, Lin Ziyu, are you flirting again? Let me explain. This is for you. Why are you giving this to me? The imperial consort bestowed it upon me, and I have no use for it. These days, you've been guiding me in my cultivation and even helped me gather ice at the Jeyu Pavilion. Consider it a thank you gift. It's too valuable. I cannot accept it. Lin said, then I'll keep it to give to someone else. Ling Yan said, I'll accept it on behalf of my sister. You're truly a good sister. After absorbing so much Yuan crystal these days, my elemental power has increased significantly, and I've become faster at making ice. Lin Ziyu, our boss would like to talk to you. Lin said, what's with the grand welcome? Just tell me what you want. Quite straightforward, huh? I invited young Master Lin to have him supply ice to our Heavenly Fragrance Pavilion. Jeyu Pavilion pays how much, and I'll pay double. Lin said, the Jeyu Pavilion prices a bucket of ice at 5 taels, double that, and it's 10 taels. That man said, 10 taels a bucket? Are you out of your mind? Master Lin, just kidding. How about I give you 2 silver taels per bucket, double the market price? How does that sound? Lin said, do you think I am dumb? That jackass said, I know you're the son of Lord Ping'an. Let me remind you. The Heavenly Fragrance Pavilion is the property of the Marquis of Eternal Peace's estate, while the Jeju Pavilion is only affiliated with the Marquis of Marital Affairs. You should consider carefully which one carries more weight. Lin waved his hand and said, well, if that's the case, there's nothing to discuss today. HMPH, if you will not accept a friendly offer, be prepared for the consequences. I'll make sure you will not even get a single tael when you come begging later. Meanwhile, a person from the shadow said, handle this matter well. I hope you will not end up like King Kong. That useless fool. While Lin was walking, a swindler came. Oh my, you've broken my back. You cannot just leave. Lin said, stop pulling, my pants are falling down. How is it that even in a different world, I still encounter swindlers? Ding Cheng officers is here. Who dares to cause trouble in the street? Dalai said, he clearly bumped into us on his own. This old man is trying to scam us. Swindler said, my back is broken. And you, wicked servant, still want to protect your master. Enough talk, apprehend him. Lin was thinking, these soldiers seem suspicious. It's obvious they're after me. Why is Changsang Tower moving so quickly? Dalai was in rage. Lin said, you go back first. If someone looks for me, tell them I'm at Diongcheng. Officers, please lead the way ahead. They thought, was that simple to comply? Dalai was thinking, young master does not seem like he's being arrested. He looks more like he's attending a banquet. Lin was thinking, I've lived for 2 lifetimes, and this is the first time I've been in jail. It feels quite strange. That jackass came and said, young Master Lin, I did not expect to see you again so soon. Lin said, you've brought the person who framed me here to confront me. Do I have to thank you? That jackass said, Lin, young master, you're joking again. This old man's leg was broken by you. How can that be extortion? Lin said, it's not broken. That swindler said, ah, you dare to be so arrogant after breaking my leg. Lin said, old man, do not you have a conscience? Speak, what do you want? That jackass said, a bucket of ice, 1 silver coin. Agree, and you can leave now. Otherwise, Lin said, I suddenly realized something amusing. Do you want to hear? I see your forehead turning black. Soon, there will be a bloody disaster. That jackass said, you'll stay in this prison until you starve to death. By then, you will not even have a silver coin. Suddenly a shoe hit him on his face. Oh, young Master Lin, we've finally found you. The palace is in a frenzy. Open the door quickly. It's a misunderstanding. All a misunderstanding. I am the East Dingcheng magistrate, and I have already confirmed that there is no connection between the young master and this case. The young master can leave now. Lin said, see, I was right, was not I? That jackass said, Father, you cannot let him go like this. Young Master Lin, I'm really sorry for the trouble my son has caused you, he said, while bidding his son. All right, let's go quickly. The noble ladies in the palace are getting impatient. Steward Lai is right. We cannot let the noble ladies get angry. Yes, but we must not let the noble ladies get angry. Dad, don't hit me. This was all the eldest brothers. The eldest brothers what? Steward Lai has come out. It must be something the emperor requests. How dare you arrest him? If you ever mess with him again, I'll beat you to death. Meanwhile, stop fanning. The wind you create is all hot. Is he here? Lai said, he's here. Servant pays respects to the imperial consort. Empress said, why are you so late today? Do you want to roast me to death? Lin said, please forgive me, imperial consort. I was delayed by some matters. Imperial consort, calm your anger. Let me perform a magic trick for you. Imperial consort, please enjoy. Empress said, in consideration of the fruit and this ice wine, I'll spare you this time. Go and make the ice. If you ask me, you might as well stay in Imperial Palace. This way, I can have chilled fruit anytime. Lin said, well, that might not be appropriate. He was thinking, the only men who can stay in the palace, besides the emperor, are eunuchs, right? Empress said, you do not need to worry, it's just a little incision. Endure it, and it will be over. Lin said, I already have an engagement with Miss Zhao. I can only thank the imperial consort for her kindness. Oh, an engagement. That's too bad. Lin said, wow, I almost went from young Master Lin to little Lin. Oh, you are here. Do you need ice at Ruidong Palace this time? Yes, just once in a while. Then, Catter, please lead the way. Lin was thinking, Princess Ming does not like cold. The ice must be for the palace maids. Greetings, Princess. Lin was thinking, as soon as I see Princess Ming, the ice art within me becomes restless. I must remain composed at all times. Princess said, what's your name? Lin Ziyu, son of Ping and Marquis, and engaged to that woman, Zhao Ling. You do have a handsome face, but your talent is sorely lacking and cannot compare to that woman. Lin said, Princess is absolutely right. Zhao family's legitimate daughter possesses unmatched beauty and talent. There is no woman in the capital who can compare. Apart from this face, I indeed have nothing that can match her. Princess said, at least you're somewhat self-aware. Besides your looks, there's really nothing you excel in. while thinking in her mind, this jerk, praising that woman is one thing, but he has to put others down too. Lin said, "Thank you, princess, for complimenting my handsome looks." Princess got angry. "Who complimented you? Once you're done making the ice, get lost." After a while, Lingyin, who's stronger, you or Princess Ming? We're not familiar, so I have not compared. Her power is fire, if you counter each other. Remember to keep your distance from her. You can trust me on that. I know my limits. Lin said, "Although you have not competed, I think you're definitely stronger." "Why do you say that?" Lin said, "Well, you both have your own merits in terms of looks. She's short and dark. Plus, you're about the same age, and she's just plain, while you're much older." "Old? Do I look that old? Is someone singing opera?"